If you feel stuck in life, if you feel like you've been pushing hard and life feels like running on a treadmill, you work hard, you run hard, but you don't get anywhere, most of the people I know have this feeling. I'm working hard, I'm hustling, I'm trying my best, but I'm still at the same spot I was 2 years ago. Well, what can I do? I have a theory. A lot of the self-destructive behaviors we do, like eating too much junk food or spending countless hours scrolling social media or medicating our internality with substances or not setting the healthy boundaries we should, waste our attention and energy on something we don't want. In other words, we work for the wrong things. We listen to, we consume type of content that's wrong, that's not serving us, that's not in alignment with our values. We're trying to impress people we don't like. In other words, we're running, but in a wrong direction. This costs a lot of energy, a lot of time and attention. If you want to turn your life around, I have a few tips to share. And while classic things like taking a cold shower or hitting a cardio session won't really get you towards the specific goal you want, they will set you in a mental state of power where you have the autonomy to control your own life. It's why they're important. Self-analyze. It seems obvious that we can't get what we want unless we're exactly clear on what it is that we want. And sadly, this isn't a 1-hour self-introspection session. It's a deeper work, it's a deeper connection with thyself that everyone ought to seek within themselves, to precisely determine our values, goals, and aspirations so we can start on a path to direct our life in specifically the direction that we want to go. Knowing yourself is a moving target. We change with time. That's why this is a process. Whether through journaling, free time thinking, or asking good questions, we must discover ourselves. Aligning goals with values helps us direct our energy exactly where we want it to. Getting on that right path is a huge part of efficiency. Clean and refresh. There is nothing better than getting a clean start. Being clean, and I mean fresh, is of great importance. It signals your subconscious you're worthy to be taken care of. This then translates into your actions. You look good, which makes you feel good, and because you feel good, you perform better. By cleanse, I mean internal detox as well, not just the externals. You want to clear all the toxins that are built up from eating junk food, whether you're choosing fasting or low carb diet, or you're choosing a green drink to sort of detoxify. Do whatever you need to cleanse the internals. Then I also mean junk in your brain. A lot of times we have toxic relationships and a lot of unimportant social media stimulatory type of content which leaves our brain chattering. We want to clean that up with silence, meditation, and journaling. This is how you clean the internals. When you get up in the morning, open the windows and get some fresh air. Wash your face, get a cleanser or a moisturizer or any other cosmetic buzz that you need to refresh your skin. Put some toothpaste on, brush your teeth, breathe deep and get some oxygen in you. Drink plenty of water, hydrate your body well. Take a few minutes in silence in the morning. Clean your brain. Exercise is much more than you think. And I'm not talking about building muscle or losing weight or improving your health. I'm talking about the ability of that hard cardio session or that weightlifting session to boost your mood and get you in a powerful mental state. It's insanely what a sweaty cardio session does. When you get that rush of serotonin that makes you feel happy and relaxed. After a heavy weightlifting workout, there's a surge in dopamine and testosterone levels, which is insanely good in terms of providing you with feelings of power and autonomy and confidence. It's like the free drug you can take a couple of times weekly. Once you get the feeling, you're gonna want it in your life. Pushing through a hard workout builds your mental toughness. The physical resilience translates into emotional one. It makes us more confident so we can overcome challenges. Working out increases energy, so you gravitate toward more stimulatory, less depressive state. It fuels you with the life force which helps you take your life in your own hands. Content reconstruction. There is a ton of mental capacity wasted on unimportant content. You need to be very clear what you're letting your mind consume, because these are the thoughts you're going to have afterwards. These are the ideas that are going to more or less shape your identity. And AI algorithms are so good at driving you to the insanity of human content consumption, it's unbelievable. But do you really feel refreshed afterwards? If you do, that's great, your content's healthy. If not, maybe it's time to reconstruct. Consuming seemingly interesting in the short term but not valuable content is very entertaining. However, this uses your mental capacity. Resources like attention, memory, thinking, focus is wasted on nothing. You never get these currencies back, nor the time. Don't let your brain ruminate in low-value things. Instead, get the pros in your industry and learn from them. You have a ton of education that's one click away. Unfollow accounts you don't need. Download high-value, dense podcasts, and follow creators that actually inspire and motivate you. Quick one. If there's one thing I've learned from 4 years of active research is that energy is key for health. Fatigue is the early sign of physiological dysfunction in the body, which degrades life. Greater energy levels translate to greater vitality, health, and optimal performance. We've packed all this research into a digital product called Energy Elevation. We showcase the 11 strategies to increase your energy levels, from things like fasting and resistance training to HIIT cardio and electrolytes. We cover a lot of practical tips. The goal is to carve an efficient path for greater vitality, well-being, and longevity. If you're eager to join this mission, check the link in the description and join the waitlist. It's a digital set of an ebook, video collection, and a habit tracker. We're planning to launch in Q4, so those who join the waitlist get 20% off 10 days post-launch. Let's get it. Learn and get in the state. Let's be realistic. Most of us work long hours. Some are lucky, doing 25, others 40, and some even 70 hours per week. You'll never get those back, so it's important to spend them on something that's valuable and meaningful to you. Is it really changing the world and bringing value, or is it just some functionality stuff like running basic administrative tasks that can be outsourced to a software? Even if you can't work towards a greater purpose and achieving a bigger goal that is aligned with your values because of course, financial reasons, most people can schedule a 2-hour gap in their week to really get in the state of something they want to pursue. So you could listen to an interesting podcast, or get a dinner with a smart person to get an advice, or even schedule a time to read a book or write an article, whatever is going to propel you more towards that dream and get you in that entrepreneurial sort of state. This gets you in the correct mental state that is crucial for you to achieve your dream. It's a small block of time, but it's for you. Use it. If you like it and if you can build a momentum, maybe you can transition into just doing that. Who knows? Instead of thinking in a 5 to 10 years trick, how about you take a little action on your dream weekly? Treat it like a hobby for starters. Get yourself the best book on the topic and start reading. Download a couple of good podcasts and listen to it in your free time. It develops a state where ideas start flowing. That's how new things get born in the world. Commit to flow. Stephen Peters is an English professor, an expert in psychology that completely changed my perception around motivation. See, although I thought I knew it, I never really believed it. Motivation is unreliable. We cannot rely on motivation to take action. Instead, we need to commit to flow. This means even when we're not feeling like it, we need to commit to doing the action, because the motivation alongside different ideas and building momentum and all comes later on. Sometimes motivation is there, sometimes not. That should not determine whether we're taking action or not. We should just commit. This action leads to a flow of thoughts, you become a bit better, you gain momentum, which then increases your motivation. So simple, yet so profound. A flow is a neural sequence. It's when our directed attention requires very little energy to keep going. It's a momentum of thoughts we build, becoming smooth at performing the things we do. But to build a flow, we need to commit and do the hard things for a few minutes. That's why most experts recommend the 2-second no procrastination rule or the first 5 hard minutes. It's to build the flow. There's another huge video which did just short of 400k views on the exact same topic, named How to Change Your Life. If you're a fan of this type of content or you need an extra motivational piece, I kindly recommend it. If you found value in this one, like it. You have no idea what one little thumb does to the algorithm. It helps other people find value in it just as you did. Help a friend out. Bye.